What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again. Tony Digital bringing back another 4K visual, back at it like a motherfucking crack addict with a very special video today, guys, on 5 upcoming Jordans that you guys do not want to miss, man. Trust me. Now, guys, I haven't done, a monthly sneaker release video in quite some time, and I really might end up doing one for September. Damn, what day? I only got my watch on me. It's the 3rd, so we still got a little bit of time. If you do want to see one of those, make sure you slap a like and comment down below in the comment section. So let me know if you want me to see that. I can drop in September and be on October, November, December, and we can end it off right if you want to see one of those. Today, I wanted to do 5 upcoming Jordan releases that I think are going to be on the top of the charts that you want to make sure you set your calendars for or have your eyes open for when a release date actually drops, because some of them haven't had a release date, some of them have. And we're going to do that. We're going to sit back, relax, enjoy some snacks, and talk about each one of them. So without further ado, let's get straight into it, man. Let's get it. So trying to figure out which shoe to pick when there's so many other releases coming was definitely a tough choice to figure out which where I would put where. However, I wanted to mention 2 sneakers, one being the Jordan 14 Candy Cane, which is slated to release this upcoming month in September. There's no official release date. However, there was no definite date at all that it would be releasing. It's somewhat, of a rumor, and I didn't want to put it on the list if it was a rumor, because it may never release and then you guys are looking for nothing. But the Candy Cane 14, such a classic Jordan release. The 14, one of the least favorite models at the same time. I feel like 8s and 14s or 14s and 10s are definitely slept on. However, the Candy Cane 14 was one of the first Jordans that I myself ever owned. I was a little kid at the time. 2014, that means I was around 1998. I want to say I was around, I had to be 98, I was like 7 years old, like 1st grade for me. So the Candy Canes were the first pair, one of the first pairs of Jordans I got. I think the first ever pair was the 11 IEs. I had a pair of 11 IEs. That would have been like even like earlier, like 95 or something like that, 96. Whenever, I think 96 when the 11s came out. So yeah, I mean, it was one of like the second pairs I got. I destroyed them, and I didn't get any Jordans for a long time after that. They started giving me like Nike shoes, and I had to earn my way up to Jordans, because I would get Jordans and I would destroy the shoes too fast. I learned the hard way, but it helped me better myself throughout the years to, make sure you take care of your sneakers. So yeah, man, be on the lookout for the Jordan 14 Candy Cane. Release date's not yet set, but it's being rumored out there, so keep your eyes open if you like classics like me, and we'll be going after them like me. Just keep your eyes peeled, for real. Next up is the Carmelo graduation pack. Now, this is the Jordan graduation pack that's dropping, but the Carmelo one in particular is my favorite out of it. It's releasing on the 15th this upcoming month. Everything is really releasing in September. The same thing when it comes to video games. Like, this is a big month in video games. This is a big month of sneakers. Like, the season's coming. The money's about to be spent. September is going to be huge. But I like this Melo drop. Very similar to that of that. Remember that previous Melo that came out? Wasn't it the 13 Melo that had the M on it too? That was like kind of the same color. I feel like it's the same exact color. I could be wrong. I do just like the color because I like it, because it reminds me of that chutney kind of colorway. I'm just now thinking though, I remember there was a Melo 13 that dropped that had the M on it. I'm thinking, was it that black and gold, or was it had to be, because it was a CP3 version as well, and it was a Melo version, right? So I guess these are very similar, if not the same damn thing, but instead there's no Melo on the tongue. This is basically like, I guess, a retro of a PE that he wore back in the day. I did not do too much history about it, but you know what? We're going to do that right now, so let's look into it. Hold on. Jordan 13 back to school, and Air Jordan 13 for Carmelo in his graduation from Oak Hill Academy. This is off of Sneaker News. While Carmelo Anthony's pre-professional career is the most known for his national championship winning freshman season at Syracuse University, it was at Oak Hill Academy where he truly got his start. The Oak Hill Academy is known for one of the best high school in basketball in the entire country. From alumni, you have Kevin Durant, blah, blah. I don't want to go too far. Jumpman has released a number of special sneakers, the likes of the recently dropped Air Jordan 9 MOP. This 13 dons one of the best looks to date. Sticking with the name of the entire pack, the Jordan 13 ushers in black, University red, and University gold, the scheme to match the Warriors of Oak Hill. So basically, yeah, it's in the insole of Sports Classic 2002. Melo signature Jordan brand placed on the right. Peep the exclusive set and the image. So yeah, this is just a graduation pack. I swore I thought I saw, maybe this was a sneaker I saw, but I thought there was another one that was dropping, but or have dropped, but this is basically one that's featuring the same color as Oak Hill. I like it. Will it sell out? If that's what you're worried about, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think you just need to cop what you like, but keep your eyes peeled on these because these are super dope, and I might have to grab me a pair, definitely. All right, guys, so coming in, number 5, I would put the Jordan 3 Vogue, which is set to release on the 3rd. This 3rd? Damn, wait, that's the day? Shit, I thought it was like the 7th or something. Wait, the 3rd? My bad, the 7th. The Jordan 3 is releasing on the 7th. The Vogue collab that they did. They had previously did one with the Jordan 1, the zip up all the way. This is a women's drop in extended sizes. Women's drop in extended sizes, so people that wear up to like I think like a 10 or 11, you can get a pair. Me myself, I will not be getting a pair, but I do definitely think it's a dope release, and it's a dope release for you females out there. But I know the price point is crazy. I mean, I know the ones were like 190 or something, or no, is it 225, or I don't know what it is, but I know these are gonna probably cost 225 to 250 in this, even in, like I said, women's sizes. And they do that whenever they do extended sizes because basically they know they're selling to women and men, so they want them men prices. That's how they do it. But I think overall the collaboration with Vogue is something dope, and bringing something dope to the women's sneaker side, because I feel like women miss out on a lot of stuff. They don't always get the best of the collabs. They don't always get the, you know, the GS sizes on special releases. So something being directed this whole year, Jordan Brand has really pinpoint and dropped some pretty dope and exclusive things just for the women out there. And I really like this, you know, drop in particular, and I think it's a dope look, and it's a 3. It's a nice model, and I think it's a nice look. It has like a little knit going on, kind of like the Jordan 3 fly knit, but something dope. 2 colorways, a black colorway and then a red just black colorway that's coming out, the A-Walk. So those are set to release on the 7th. They will be hard to get, so be on the lookout and don't slip up. Don't slip up. Number 4, guys, I got to give up to the Jordan 5 PSG, the Paris Saint-Germain. Now, these are there's no release date for this sneaker. It's supposed to be releasing in September. It is a Jordan that is basically getting its, you know, influence from a Paris football team. I don't know much about football, especially in Europe. You know, I'm not a big, you know, football head, but I do know that there are a lot of big football heads out there, and there's a lot of big hype beasts out there. And Paris is a very good place for hype beast type of things in football. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is going to be a very hype sneaker. Whenever it drops, it has Jordan 5 with the 75 on it and PSG in the netting. It reminds me a lot of like something that Supreme had dropped in the previous years. The Paris Saint-Germain, at first I thought, you know, it was maybe like a Saint Laurent when I first saw like Paris and stuff. I remember seeing these images a while back because Jordan had did a fashion week in Paris, and I think they showed these sneakers. And I think like Kai saw it. I don't know if Jock saw it. I know Kais, I think, had saw these out there. Somebody was out there and saw these sneakers. I believe they're going to be probably pretty limited. They may only be a European release. They might not release in America. Who knows? But basically the Paris Saint-Germain team is going to be getting their own type of sneaker. They just recently beat, I believe, like Brazil and Neymar's team or something like that. I was reading some of the stuff about the shoe. But overall, I like it. And I just think that, you know, the reason why it's on this list is because a lot of you hype beasts out there that want to get some hype, you know, that's the shoe you might want to go after, because I don't know if it's going to release globally or whatnot, but it's supposed to be releasing this month in September. So keep your eyes peeled. Stay tuned on sneaker news. You got the J23 app, download that, and just stay up to date. Also, you know, tune in with me whenever I get the information. I will post it on here or on Twitter and keep you guys updated. But I definitely like the shoe overall. All black, very similar to the metallic 5s, but it has that 75, that PSG on the back of the heel, has a Paris Saint-Germain on the back. Very nice detailing and something different, you know. Anything different is nice. The third one I had to give it up to is the Jordan 1 Pine Green. This is set to release on the 22nd. Now, the reason why I like these a lot and I put them so high up is because this is a classic to a lot of people out there. This is basically the Jordan 1 Defining Moments pack of the Pine Green, the green colorway. It's a part of the Defining Moments pack that had released a couple years back, which was in like I think it was like a black toe, and then this one released together. However, what's different was that the Defining Moments pair it had the, you know, it was a Jordan 1 mid, or not the one that had the Jumpman on the tongue and the Jumpman on the back, where these are OG, you know, colorways. So OG Nike on the tongue and no Jumpman on the back. So they're releasing these, giving it the classic Defining Moments colorway, which is supposed to symbolize the Celtics, but putting it on a OG 1 instead. I like this colorway. There's a lot of ones coming out, and they're kind of just overkilling the ones to the point where the OG feel. Like, remember back in the day when you had an OG one, like when they first were starting to drop Jordan 1s with the Nike Air on the tongue, like that was monumental. They were selling out, they were going crazy, and you know, everybody went crazy about it. You know, nowadays a Jordan 1 with the Nike OG on the tongue is nothing. It's easy. You can get them on sale, metallic, you know, metallic navies, metallic reds, sale ones. Everything has the Nike Air now. So I mean, it is what it is. They capitalized off it. They made their money. But now it's starting to be like, you know, hyper royal blue, and they have a purple one coming out. They got so many different ones coming out, which I don't care. At the end of the day, that's fine. If you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. And I like the fact that people can get, you know, whatever they want at the end of the day. But I'm just saying that they're dropping so many now that people are going to be passing up, and they're going to be more on sale. But in the end of the day, that's good for you and me. You don't have to pay as much. But this pine green, I kind of feel like it might have a little buzz to it, just because it's very, you know, it's the same as the Defining Moments, except for it's an OG. So it's very close, and the fact that it's an OG usually drives a little bit more of eyes to it. So pine green will be releasing on the 22nd. This shit makes that sound almost every single time I'm like ending. It's pretty good, but it's weird. But pine green releasing September 22nd, and stay tuned for it. No real details if it's gonna be something limited or not, but I think it should be just like how every Jordan is at this point. It's not that much limited going on. If you wake up at the middle of the night or you go out in the streets, you're gonna get your shoes. Bull got these, he got multiple pairs by getting up out the bed. Like me, I didn't, and if I would have went online with it, I would have taken an L. If you get out and go in the streets, you'll be successful. Trust me. Next up on the list, where there's no release date, but there's just rumors at the rumors at the rumors at the rumors, and I have to put it on the list because of that. The Travis Scott 4s. There's been multiple colorways we've seen. We've seen a purple colorway. We know the baby blue that just dropped recently. And then also now a gray colorway. A gray neutral colorway that has basically the same type of pattern and, you know, selection of how they did it. They all look the same as far as color placement. You know, you just replace the baby blue with the gray, and you replace the baby blue with the purple, and it's pretty much the same because it has the red accents in there and all that. Nike Air on one side, Cactus Jack on the other. The Jordan 4 Travis Scotts, there's no official release date, but it is stated that they will be releasing for sure. And I don't think Travis Scott will be rocking them so much. Well, shit, he would rock them if it was like an exclusive that never would release. Yeah, he would. So shut up. Sorry. But there has been stated multiple times that they will be releasing more pairs, and the fact that they did so well and caused so much hype, I would not second guess that. I would think the same. So we're gonna have to see how that comes out and see how they release. But keep your eyes peeled if you want a pair. They were a pretty limited release, you know, a pretty tough release. The price on the resale has dropped. Maybe it's below $350 now. I believe it was at $350 last time I checked. Started at $500, went down to $350. So to be, you know, if you miss out and have to pay that resale, which just keep your eyes peeled, you probably won't. But yeah, you know, the purple pair is really dope, but I love the way the gray pair is looking. The gray pair looks phenomenal. So I'm gonna be having my eyes on that, peeled to grab that pair, and be on the lookout. The Travis Scott 4s, they're coming. They might come this year, might come next year. I feel like they're gonna come this year. I just feel like near the end, like December, November. So just keep your eyes open, for real. All right, guys, so coming in at number 1, we have to give it up to the Jordan 11 Concord. There is no official release date set yet, but we've known about this sneaker for over a year now. We knew it was going to come out, and we know it's coming out. We just haven't seen official images yet. There has been a couple videos here and there of supposedly the, you know, shoe releasing. I would wait till official images. Maybe somebody got it. I don't know, but I'm just waiting until Nike gives us some images, or, you know, Sneaker News or something like that pops up with some images or something of the means. I want to see how these are going to look. Now, these Jordan 11 Concords are going to be very, very close to the OG, and they will be sporting a 45 on the back, very similar to that with the Jordan 10 double nickel. And the reason why for the 45 is for when Jordan came out of retirement, was wearing the 45, which he later went back to 23. But I don't know if Jordan, I'm pretty sure he wore the 45 with the 11s as well, because there is a sample pair before the Concord, this Concord release, that had always been around, or sample pairs that had been around with basically Concords with 45s on the back. I remember seeing that years ago, and now they finally dropped it with that. So I'm thinking that he actually wore it. You know, forgive me, I was a little kid at the time, but I'm quite sure, because when he came out of retirement, the second time, or wait, he played, he retired, and he came out of retirement. When he came out of retirement the first time, that was the year that the 10s were out. And because he really didn't play that much with the 10s. Like, he didn't play at all really with the 10s. The 9s was more of a baseball shoe. That came out when he was playing baseball. There's a cleat version of it. Then the 10s came out when he kind of came back. And then the 11s. So I would feel like the 10 and 11, down that time, was the shoe was coming out, and maybe the 45 was on. He wore it back when he had the jersey. And the year ended, and then he went 23. You feel what I'm saying? Then he went crazy. But, yeah, I mean, this is going to be a hyped up shoe. I feel like they're going to do it very, very similar to that of with the Space Jams. Massive amounts of pairs. However, it will feel limited if you're not on your P's and Q's. Will be a huge general release with multiple supplies. Get what I'm saying? Listen, multiple. But all the resellers are sitting like this. So they're going to swipe up as many as they can to control the market, then resell to you. So it is a massive general release, I feel like, my opinion, there's no confirmed information. I feel like it will be a massive general release because the Space Jams had, I believe, 2 million pairs made. I feel like Concord will be around that same number. That's what I feel like. But you will feel in your soul like it's a limited release if you're not out there, because them resellers are going to buy the whole damn stock and then flip them to you. So if you want to get a chance of getting them, wake up, try the apps, be in line at the same time, or get your raffles, or however they plan on doing it. Be on deck, be prepared, because there will be a serious, massive release, honestly. The Jordan 11 Concord, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you slap a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you want to see more of this, you want to see a September's month release, make sure you guys click the like button and comment that down below. One thing I also forgot to mention, that usually for the past couple of years now, there's been like two 11 releases. We don't know yet what the Black Friday release is going to be yet. So something as crazy is going to pop up for Black Friday for sure. And what I'm hearing is those red 12s and blue 12s. Which, if that's the case, massive L. They could have did something better, I feel like. Maybe those grape 5 with the no laces, but I don't like those. Also, usually we get 2 11s sometimes. Like one of the years we had the championship pack 11s, and with 11 with the 20, what was that, the 19, and then we had the legend blue, and then the legend blue, and then we had the Pantone 11. That's what it was, my bad. Then next year we had 72 and 10. Sometimes we get 2 Jordans, so 11. So just be on the lookout. Holiday season, things will be popping up, and maybe I would do a part 2 as time goes forward. If you like it, I love it, and I will see you guys on the next video. It's your boy Tony D2 Wild. I'm checking in. I'm checking out. Peace, guys.